So hello everyone, welcome to the class on assignment problems. And in this class, we'll discuss unbalanced maximization problem in the case of assignment problem. So you know that whenever you get an assignment problem numerical, we solve it by simplex, we solve it by Hungarian approach. So Hungarian approach is the approach used whenever we get a problem on the assignment problems, and that is solved by using Hungarian approach. So whenever we are trying to solve the problem by Hungarian approach, we need to make sure few things. We need to make sure that the objective function should be minimization and the matrix should be a square matrix. If you see here in this question, the question what I given you, if you see here in this question, it's not a square matrix. So you see this is not a square matrix. That's why I have asked you this problem. So in this question, if you see, you have four mechanic and you have five jobs. Okay, so this is unbalanced assignment problem. So this is unbalanced assignment problem. Okay, so normally whenever we are trying to solve the problem by Hungarian approach, first thing the matrix should be a square matrix, and the matrix should be square matrix. If you see in this problem, it is not a square matrix. It has five column, but it has only four rows. So what we'll do to make it a square matrix, we'll add a dummy row so that it becomes square matrix. Next thing, if you see here in this problem, there's a owner of a small mechanic shop. A machine shop has four mechanic available to assign jobs for the day. Five jobs are offered with the expected profit are given to you. The expected profit for each mechanic on each job is given to you. The expected profit for each mechanic for each job is given to you. So you can understand the data, the element which is there inside the matrix. The data is of profit data. So if the element is of profit data, then the objective function would be the maximization of profit. If the data is of minimization element, then the objective would be minimization. Here you can see the elements. These all are profit element. So automatically objective will be the maximization. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to find the assignment of mechanic for the job that will result in the maximum profit. Okay, that you have to find. So here the objective function, if you see for this problem, the objective function for this problem is not minimization, this is maximization. So this matrix, what you see, this is maxima matrix. So what we'll do, we'll convert this maxima matrix into minimum matrix. How will we convert? For doing that, we'll find the maximal element in the matrix, and that maximal element we subtract from all other elements of this matrix, and that way we'll convert the maximal matrix into minimal matrix. Before we do that, make sure this matrix is a square matrix. So first what we do, if you want to solve this problem, if you really want to solve this problem, then the first thing what we do, so for a unbalanced maximization problem. So for an unbalanced maximization problem, for an unbalanced maximization problem, for an unbalanced maximization problem of assignments of assignment problem. Okay, so what we need to do for an unbalanced maximization problem of assignment problem. Okay, what we do there. So when we have an unbalanced maximization problem in the assignment matrix, then what we do first first we'll make rectangular matrix into square matrix. First we'll make rectangular matrix. First we'll make rectangular matrix into square matrix. First we'll make rectangular matrix into square matrix. Okay, and then first we'll make rectangular matrix into square matrix, and then we'll convert, and then we'll convert the maxima matrix, and then we'll convert the maxima matrix into minima matrix, and then we'll convert maxima matrix into minima matrix. everyone. Then we'll convert the maximum matrix into minimum matrix. So if you see this guys, so this matrix, what you see, this matrix, this is like 62, 78, then 50, then 111, then 82, then 71, 84, then 61, then 73, then 59, then 87, 92, then 111, then 71, then 81, then 48, 64, 87, 77, 80, and then I'll add the row of 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, to make this into square matrix. Okay, so once we made the square matrix, we found out the maximal element. Okay, we found out the maximum element, and once we found out the maximal element, so this is a maximum matrix. This is the maximum matrix. So in order to solve this problem, I need to convert the maximum matrix into minimum matrix. How will I convert the maximum matrix into minimum matrix? I found out the maximal element in this matrix, that is 111. That I'll subtract from all other elements. So 111 minus 62, you will get 49. 111 minus 70, that is 33. 111 minus 50, that is 61. 111 minus 111, 0. Then 111 minus 82, that is 29. Then 111 minus 71, that is 40. 111 minus 87, that is 24. 111 minus 48, that is 63. 111 minus 0, that is 111. Then minus 84. Like this, 111 you subtract from each element. You just simply subtract 111 from each element. So you get 27. This is 19. This is 47. Then 111. Then it is 61. Then 50. Then 0. Then 24. Then 111. Then you can write 0. Then 38. Then 40. Then 34. Then 111. 29, 52, then 30, then 31, then 111. So you have got it, right? Now once you get this, now you converted the maximum matrix into minimum matrix. Once you converted the maximum matrix into minimum matrix, then identify the minimal element in the row. Identify the minimal element in the row, and then subtract all the element of the row from that minimal element. Identify the minimal element in the row, then subtract all the element of the row from that minimal element. Okay, so I can write this is 49, 33, 61, 0, 29, then 40 minus 27, 13, then 0, then 23, then 11, okay, then 11, then 25, then 24, then 19, then 0, then 40, then 30, then 63 minus 24, 39, then 23, then 0, then 10, and then 7, then 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now, then once you did row wise, then you have to do column wise. But if you see every column you are ending with 0, so they will not be any impact. Now I'll do the allocation. So when I'll do the allocation, I'll find that row which has only 1 0. You can do allocation there and cancel the 0 if you have in the corresponding row or column. Second row you have 1 0. You can cancel the corresponding row or column for that. Third row again you have 1 0. Cancel the corresponding row and column for that. Fourth row nothing can be done. Fifth row you have 2 0, so you can do allocation here. You can cancel this. You can see first column, third column, fourth column, fifth column. If you see row wise, which row is not allocated, fourth row. Okay, then tick the in that row where a zero is there, tick the corresponding column in that. In that column where zero is allocated, tick the corresponding row for that. Once this is done, now what you do, draw the line over the ticked column and unticked row. Draw the line over ticked column and unticked row. Okay, now out of all the elements which are not crossed, out of all elements which are not crossed either by single line or by double line, find the minimal element out of these elements. Find the minimal element. So the minimal element I'm finding is 7. So the theta here will be 7. So 7 is called theta. Once you get the theta as the 7, once you get the theta as the 7, then what you do, from last so many examples on assignment problem doing the same thing, that all the elements which are crossed once by the line, this green color line if you see, so if it just bisected by that element by only once, then do not change the element, leave it like that, 39, 39, 33. If two lines cross, if the two lines cross, if the two lines cross like this, if the two lines cross like this, you see the two lines cross here. If two lines cross like this, which are I just shaded by blue color, if two lines cross, then what you do, add theta on them. 61 plus 7, 68, 0, 29, then 13, 0, then 23, 30, then 11, then 25, then 24, then whichever element are not at all cross or bisected by any line, subtract theta from them. 24 minus 7, that would be 17. 19 minus 7, that would be 12. 0 will be remain 0, crossed by one line. 70 minus 7, 33. 30 minus 7, 23. Then 33 minus 7, 32. 23 minus 7, 16. Then this will be 0. Then this would be 3. 10. Then this would be 0. Then this will be 0, 0, then 7, 0, 0. Once this is done, now we'll talk about allocation. We'll see if this was first row only 1, 0, allocate. Okay, second row only 1, 0, allocate. Third row only 1, 0, you can allocate. Fourth row, you have 2, 0, don't touch it. Fifth row, don't touch it. First column, you can allocate. Then you can allocate. This is done. So this is our, we get the answer. This is your allocation, guys. This is your allocation. So all rows get allocated, all columns get allocated. Means you get the optimal allocation. Now substitute the allocation. Now substitute the allocation received. What are the allocation? What you get? Substitute the allocation received on the original data. Then 62, 71, 87, 48, 78, 84, 92, 64, 50, 61, 111, 87, then 111, 73, 71, 77, then 82, 59, 81, 80. So remember, right? Mechanic. So if you see the allocation, you see the allocation is allocated here. Then this is here. Third one here. Fourth one here. Fifth one not. So there's only four. So you had only four mechanic. So mechanic one, two, three, four. Four mechanics are there, and jobs they are doing A, B, C. One job definitely will remain vacant. Mechanic job. Mechanic one is doing job D. Mechanic two is doing job B. Mechanic three is doing job C. Mechanic D. Mechanic four is doing job E. Job A no one is doing. So which job should we decline? Job A is declined. Okay, so the profit value is 111, B 084, C 111, D 9918, 1 carry, 2, 3. The profit is 386. Job A will remain unallocated. Clear everyone? So this is the example of unbalanced maximization case problem in the case of assignment method. Anyone, any doubt? Anyone, any doubt, any question? Okay, guys, this much we'll do in today class. We'll continue discussion in next class. Okay, everyone, I'll see you all then in tomorrow. I hope you understood what all we did in today class. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye, everyone.